After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy. Right to the air goes Daniels. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34.
Daniels to throw on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Third and short, and it's Daniels. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. We're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
Daniels will keep it on the zone read. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Washington first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Throwing again, Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
To the air on second down. Dart. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, Nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive and get some points.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Higgins sent in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They were nearly perfect in the regular season. Just the 1 loss, 16-1 regular season. 2 more wins in the playoffs. Now looking for a 19th victory of this year. And, of course, the one that matters most, the Super Bowl title. They work here on 1st down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Throwing again, Dart. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air once more is Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. A run here with Gibbs. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. On the play fake, here's Dart. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And the Lucas ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
That one out wide to Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's caught by Gibbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Dart going to throw it again. And he's in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Browns.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart, complete to Rice. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
44-yard line.
Dart. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Out of shotgun. It's done. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they get 5 on third and 2.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Second down and 3. Now Dart. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Commander is 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Daniels. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. I mean, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me, this defense...
And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Browns with the advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another 1st down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face to pressure.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Here's Matt Araiza now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They were nearly perfect in the regular season. Just the one loss, 16-1 regular season. 2 more wins in the playoffs. Now looking for a 19th victory this year. And, of course, the one that matters most, the Super Bowl title. They work here on 1st down.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for a Browns.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Now Gibbs. Finding room to the 20. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Like it's bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. A play fake. Now Dart. A toss left side. Caught by his running back. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The throw is Dart. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. With their fullback trying to get it. No, he's not going to get it. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. They'll indeed go for it, and it's dark. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have room for this guy.
Makes the score Browns 28, Commanders 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good attack there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. And the Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniel. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders
now a give up the middle. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commanders' first down. They'll throw with Daniel. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll go play action here with Daniel. They'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 then. First down, Washington.
12. First down, Washington.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is 2nd and 9. Here's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mason Graham. He gets in for another one, and that ties a Super Bowl record, his 3rd sack of the game. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now, Daniel, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll run with Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Throwing. Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Without question. Something you never want to see. Especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Third and short. Here's Dart. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
First down.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. First and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That one out wide to Gibbs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Second and 11.
At the 34.
To the air once more is Dart. To the outside, he's got Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
Gain of 12 yards. That's
Dart going to throw it again.
First down.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
4-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Browns.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Makes the score Browns 42. Commanders 9.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a first and 10. On play action, Daniels. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Second down and 8.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Third and 9.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Jaden Daniels on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. Halftime coming up. We'll get you now to Scott Hanson, our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. To the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll complete that to his fullback. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line.
Yards on the play. And the Browns first down.
On first and 10, here is Dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
That's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up third down.
Third and a long way to go. The throw is Dart. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns add on to their already sizable lead.
Commanders 9.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Off the play fake, here's Daniel. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
At 3, third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now Dart. That is caught right side. That's Bandit. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This one caught at the 4. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. On 3rd down, here is Dart. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Browns. Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 9.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field to try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Washington 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Putting the tight end in motion. This one complete to Higgins. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup.
We'll send a tight end in motion right.
1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Tight end going in motion here. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll try to run for it.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Daniels now going to look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I'm coming.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Third and goal. It's Daniels. The throw here is complete.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal. The Browns offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's first and 10. Over the middle, it's Harrison. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
To the air on second down. Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 2.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart, who else another catch for his favorite target. From 29, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
On the give, this is their fullback, and he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you mark.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing. Dart. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the Commanders.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Harrison Jr.
Third and 2, and it's Dart. And that is incomplete. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball's being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10.
Throwing again, Dart. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
The 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Dart. That's caught by Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now.
A 28-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Browns will extend their third quarter lead. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels.
The first down. Stop made by Myles Garrett. Oregon back up the 14-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Good throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Daniels going to throw again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game, in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it. Well, what I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. To throw is Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Now Gibbs. He's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Browns 66, Commanders 9. Eddie Pinheiro.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And short, and it's Daniels. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Browns offense, Jahmyr Gibbs set to get back on the field. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he has to stop in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Throwing is Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapse results in a sack.
The Browns getting their punting team out there as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Commanders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That left side is made by Higgins.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Off the play fake, here's this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Cooper and DeJean on the coverage.
Moving the tight end right. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll try to run with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. Drive will start on the ground.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Daniels to throw on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll motion the slot man right. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Browns offense ready to get back to work. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On second down, Dark. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
So 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot.
Man, even the big guy couldn't barrel ahead for just a couple yards and pick up that first. That's really impressive by that defensive front to not only hold up, but to force fourth down.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone, and this drive will begin with 1st down. It is 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Daniel. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And the Browns have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long, but to put all three phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.